It's no surprise that you want to escape the rat race, from disappointing paychecks to toxic work environments, from doing everything that you can possibly do only to be told that you haven't done enough, from working yourself or burning yourself out because of the job and then not even feeling the value and the appreciation at the end of it. Who wants to sacrifice their own life to build someone else's dream when they can spend their life building their own? Plus, you're not a rat, you're a very clever person who can achieve anything that they set their mind to. That rat race is something that you don't deserve. You don't deserve to be waking up dreading your Mondays, feeling stuck, feeling numb. You don't deserve to be asking someone a permission for a day off because your little one is poorly and then having that denied because you just don't have enough leave left, or whatever the reason was. A project needs to be finished, or a deadline is not met, or anything of that sort. You don't deserve to be living paycheck to paycheck, burdened by money worries, and you certainly don't deserve to be retiring on a very little amount of money with having less amount of time to spend it on. You deserve to be living life on your own terms, creating the wealth that you desire. Hi, I'm Ola, and I'm a critical care and acute medical consultant in the NHS. I work full-time, and I also help burnt-out professionals transition into a wealthy online travel business so that they can have the life that they desire, so that they can design the life that they desire and create the time and the financial well-being and wealth that they want in their lives. And I'm coming on here today to share with you the 5 cardinal mistakes that burnt-out professionals end up falling for when they are attempting to escape the rat race. You know, there's a better way to be than being burnt out. There's a better way to be than trading your time for money. You can actually have a business opportunity where you can set yourself up to leverage your time, to leverage your effort, and so that it continually works for you to create that life that you desire. And you can do it with less amount of time, with less amount of money investment than you even think it would cost you, and less amount of time, obviously, and money than a career would cost you. And when I first heard about it, my mind was completely blown away. I was like, for less than £200 I can have all of this. This is absolutely insane. But the reason, and I was thinking to myself, why is not more people doing it? And the reason for not more people doing it is because they fall for these 5 mistakes. So here they are. Mistake number 1 is that burnt-out professionals assume that they need to go cold turkey. They think that they just need to quit their job, resign, and then start their business venture and build it from there. And that obviously creates a lot of money worries. You get you starting thinking about your bills, your commitments, your lifestyle, etc., and then automatically stops people from starting their business venture, and they go like, oh, you know what, when I'll do it later on, etc., and they never get around to doing it. And that takes us to mistake number 2, which is procrastination. So burnt out professionals by nature, we are type A personalities. We are people who are perfectionists, we are achievers, and that's how we end up burning ourselves out in the first place. So we want everything to be perfect, to be well aligned, to be at that perfect moment and perfect time that we all know does not exist. And so we stop ourselves from starting that business opportunity, from leaving the rat race, from following our dreams, from doing that venture, because we want everything to be perfect, and we both know it's not going to be perfect. So we just have to go for it, and we just have to start. Mistake number 3 is that burnt-out professionals assume that they need a lot of time in order to build a business that creates for them the lifestyle that they desire. And I thought about that in the beginning. I thought of that in the beginning. God, I'm stuttering. I thought about that in the beginning, and I thought I'm going to need a lot of time because I've got a very busy, demanding job. I work anti-social hours, I work crazy shifts. But then I realized, actually, no, we don't. And that was something that I fell for, but then I quickly pulled myself out of. In 60 minutes a day, and even if that is broken into parts of the hour, 20, 20, and 20, you can build a very successful, profitable online business, because the type of the opportunity that you get yourself in needs to lend itself to that. So you need to be clever about what you pick in terms of opportunities and in terms of ventures. But bottom line is that you don't need a lot of time in order to build it. Small amounts of time will build up and compound into the results that you want to achieve. Mistake number 4 is that they think they need to reinvent the wheel. Burnt-out professionals often think that they need to go back to school. They need to go back and get the education. They need to spend spend years in education. They need to spend a lot of money on courses, on training, etc., to get the skill in order to build the business that they desire. And the reality is, you only need to find one person who has done it before, copy their blueprint and move forward with it. So the wheel is already there. You don't need to reinvent it. You just need to spin it and move it in the direction of your own success. Mistake number 5 that burnt out professionals make while attempting to escape the rat race is that they think they can do it on their own. And yes, we are quite capable, we are quite confident, we are leaders, because anybody who wants to escape the rat race is not going to be generally a follower, it's going to be someone who is a leader. And we think that we can do it all on our own. And again, that is something that a lot of people will fall for because they think they need to do it on their own. And the reality is that you don't. And in fact, I'm very happy to share with you my notes of when I was trying to figure out how to do my travel business on my own. It didn't get any further than my own living room because I did not have the blueprint, I did not have the mentorship, I did not have the coaching, and I did not have the support of a community of like-minded people who I call an inner circle to help me grow my business. So don't fall for that. Don't try and do it all on your own. Find a mentor, find someone who is where you want to be, and allow them to take you to the success that you want to create. So those were the 5 mistakes that burnt out professionals will fall for while attempting to escape the rat race. And since you have been so good and you've stayed on the video so far, I'm going to share with you mistake number 6, which is really, really important. And I actually think a lot of people fall for it, and it's something that we shouldn't really be falling for, whether we are staying in the job or escaping the job. And it is paying yourself first. You need to create that safety cushion, you need to create that blanket, okay, so that when you are actually exiting from your job and walking full time into your business, then you do have that safety measure put in place. And that is paying yourself first. 10% of all sources of income that you have at the moment, they need to go in to an account which you cannot easily access. And that will stay there until that time where you actually really need to dig into it and get it out and start spending that money. But generally, it pay yourself first. It goes into an account where you can't really access immediately and you don't use it for the day-to-day expenditures. You need to start focusing on paying yourself first before you pay anyone else to create that buffer zone and that security blanket around you while you are attempting the rat race. It is actually it's an invaluable asset and is really important. And like I said, if it's something that you should be considering doing, whether you're staying in the job or not staying in the job, but you're here because you want to know how to escape the rat race. So there you go, that would really serve you well. So if you are someone who is feeling stuck where they are, if you are someone who is feeling burdened by the money worries, if you're someone who is feeling that, you know what, I'm burnt inside out and I don't want to carry on doing this. I'm feeling numb, I'm feeling tired, and I can't have this anymore. I'm someone who wants to live a life by my own design. I'm someone who wants to put my own timetable into place. I don't want to feel stressed out anymore. I want to feel revitalized. I don't want to be feeling that I need to be told what to do or micromanaged. I am someone who wants to be creative and lead my own life. So if you are feeling like that, I know exactly what you mean, and I know how you're feeling because I felt that before as well. I wanted to find something that made my soul sing. I wanted to find something that I could create from it my own wealth, and I could create from it my life by my design, and I stopped that burnout feeling because there is definitely a better way to be than being burnt out. So if you are someone who is like that at all, then click on the link below and join my free community where I can share with you more information on how you can become a wealthy online travel business owner, how you can transition into it, and you can see all the information in there about how you can do it yourself, how it would work for you, and what it will give you. I would love to welcome you on the other side, and I'd love to see what you think about it as well. So pop in there and say hello, and we'll take it from there. Thank you. Bye-bye.